Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to use n8n to automatically add labels to incoming Gmail messages. So go to this repository called awesome n8n templates, link in description, and if we scroll down it's the first one here. Click on the template. Now here we can see a JSON file that n8n will automatically create for the workflows that you create. Click on raw and then copy this URL. Now I'm going to create a new workflow. I'm going to delete this previous one, create a new one, call it Gmail label other, and then click on the three dots and import from URL. Paste in the URL here and click import. Now it's imported, as you can see. Now we need to go into each of these nodes and configure them. So double click on each node and choose your Gmail account. If you haven't configured this yet, go on create new credential and connect using OAuth 2. Now you need to create a client ID and client secret. To do this, you need to go to Cloud Console. So go to cloud.google.com, sign in to your Google account and click on console. Create a new project, and I called mine n8n automations, for example. Once you're done, go to APIs and services, go to library. Here there are many Google services like Gmail, Google Sheets, Google Drive. What we want is Gmail API. Click on that and this button will say enable API. I've enabled it, so it says manage for me. So once you have enabled it, go to it and go to credentials on the sidebar. You need to create a new OAuth 2 client. So go to this one. Application type is web. Yeah, web client 2. And then under authorized redirect URIs, click on here and then paste in this address. And then once you're done, click create. It might take 5 minutes just to set up this redirect URI, so it may not work. So only try connecting after that 5 minutes. And then, so where do we get client ID and client secret from? Client ID, you can get it from here. And then client secret, there will be a button to copy it here at the start once you have created it. Afterwards, you won't be able to copy it anymore. You can only add 2 secrets. So if you have forgotten it, then just disable the secret and then delete it, disable, delete it, create a new secret and then note it down this time so that you don't forget. Okay, after you add the client ID and client secret, a button will appear saying connect to Google, and then test your connection there, and then click on save credential. I've already done that, so I click on my Gmail account and then I choose, let's do every minute or every hour, for example, at the 0th minute. Okay, so every hour we want to check the incoming emails and label them accordingly whenever we receive a message. So for example, let's do a test event. So my most recent email is about updates to Discord's policies. From notifications@discord.com. Okay, So it's working fine. It retrieves the last incoming email. I pin this just to make testing easier. Based on Gmail message ID, retrieve body content of the email and pass it to AI chain. So let's get the message content. I choose my Gmail message get json.id. So retrieve this ID, and you can see the output here. Let's execute this step. And what does it retrieve? Headers, HTML tags. Okay, let's pin this as well. Which labels suit the best content of the message? Edit systems, modify label names and operations and assign labels for message. So the system prompt is, your task is to categorize the message according to the following labels: partnership, email about sponsored content, cooperation, inquiry, email about product services, notification, email that doesn't require response. One email can have more than one label. Return only label names in JSON format, nothing else. Don't make things up. Okay, that's a good system prompt. And to the prompt we give the text. So I think it's the text content, not the HTML, but this. Hey, we wanted to let you know we're updated in terms of service, blah blah blah, a really long URL and some other text. Okay, this looks good. We don't need to change the system prompt, it's pretty good. And for the model, you can use the ChatGPT API. So for that you need to go to OpenAI API and then log in and create an API key. However, you need to add some money there. Instead, I'm using OpenRouter for all of my LLM projects because here you can add some credits and use that credits for any LLM model, large language model. So for example, they have ChatGPT 5, 4.0, they have Claude. So using just OpenRouter, you have access to all of these large language models. And yeah, so instead of ChatGPT, I want to choose OpenRouter as my model. I've already added my credential, so at OpenRouter, click on credits, add more credits, and then under the keys section, you want to create a new API key, call it something, click on create, and it will give you an API key. And I click on save. I've already done that, so I click on that, and then I choose yeah, let's do GPT 4.1 mini for this. Nice. Output parser, edit JSON schema and label names according to news names. Let's see what this does. Type, properties, labels. So this will parse the output of the LLM as a JSON. So we ensure that the output that the LLM gives us is always as a JSON. Let's see what this does. Actually, let's execute this and pin it. And it shows the notification from the list of labels. So it could be partnership, notification, or inquiry, and it shows notification for this. That's good. Set label values, manual mapping, labels, array, just not labels. So it will turn this into the same format. Do we need this? I think we need this in case that we have more than one incoming emails. And then let's get all labels, select your Gmail account that we set previously, and now we are retrieving the labels and we're getting many, not just one. Let's execute this step. Yeah, these are all my label names that I have set on my Gmail account. Let's go to my email and create a new label. Called notification. Okay. Here we merge the corresponding labels. So we merge the name field and the labels field. Message. Add a label to the message. For the message with this message ID, change the label name to this ID. This is what we're doing. Okay, let's execute the whole workflow and let's see if it works. Turns this into this type, into a JSON with just the label IDs. Using item method doesn't work. And we can see that that incoming email has been added to the notifications label. Let's go to my inbox, refresh, and as you can see, the label has been added. Perfect. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more automation walkthroughs. See you on the next video.